Telekinesis in the Bing Lounge. Hey, welcome, guys, all the way from Seattle. It's so great to have you here. It really
Thank
is.
you for having us.
Michael Lerner there. Spin Magazine describes you as a breakout band, and Rolling Stone said you're a band to watch. What do you guys think?
It's very exciting. Having your band in Spin is totally something that you can show your grandparents and like, oh, okay, yeah, exactly. No, but they're like, well, you're really doing something, you know. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, in case they're wondering what you are doing.
They totally were before that, actually.
You know what I love most about you is that right now in this world where the old-timey music and the banjos and mandolins and all that stuff and fiddling is coming back big time, here you are going straight back to like what I hear like 80s, 90s pop music, like a Cure kind of a sound. I love it.
That's true. It is true. It feels like there's a lot of the folky movement happening now, and I feel like we're probably the antithesis of that. And I feel I like it. I like playing rock music. So a lot of the songs on the new record got compared to 90s rock, and some people were really scared of that, but I'm not scared of 90s rock at all. So
one of the things is that, you are here 24 years old and, you had to go to school, but you just didn't go to any school. And I think this is so great. I don't know how you chose it, but you ended up in Paul McCartney's recording academy in Liverpool. Tell me how all that happened and what it was like for you.
It all starts with my father. He was a super, super big Beatles nut. So I grew up with the Beatles and found out somehow that Paul McCartney had a school in Liverpool, and it was a performing arts school, so you could study recording and the music business and dancing and like all this different stuff. And it was in Liverpool, and I just sent a demo in on a whim, and they accepted me, and I lived there for a year and studied recording. And then at the end of the year, got handed a diploma from Paul McCartney himself, which was pretty crazy.
Who?
Sir Paul.
Sir Paul,
Yeah,
or
Sir
Macca,
Paul.
yeah, as his fans call him.
Yeah.
Who are your teachers there? What was it like in terms of classwork?
It was super varied. One of the teachers was in a band called China Crisis, which was a big band in the 80s, and I think one of the guys from Steely Dan made their record. So he was in charge of the songwriting class, and literally he would just come in and play his music for us all day, which was really hilarious because he was like super into showing us how to write songs like he wrote songs. And unfortunately, hopefully he's not listening, but his songs were not like, they were pretty cheesy. Like he would probably admit to this, but they were pretty cheesy 80s pop songs. So I'm not sure that, huh?
Do you remember any of the titles of the songs?
No, I don't think I could talk about the titles because they were so, like, it was really, really cheesy. And he would literally come in and teach us like how to write a song like him. So I don't know if I took anything from that. Maybe I got some of the Cure type 80s weird stuff, but there was a lot of recording classes. So I learned how to record on my own, which was sort of where the band started. I would go into the studio really early in the morning and record myself.
And that's how you ended up actually making those albums by yourself. You have 2 albums and they're all you recording. It's like the one-man band kind of a thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that caught, so back stateside a year after the Recording Academy in Liverpool, you come back, and then lo and behold, Death Cab's Chris Walla hears it and becomes a fan.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, on MySpace. He emailed me on MySpace.
And so what was that relationship like?
It started out as I knew him peripherally through a good friend of mine who plays drums in his band. But I never really talked to Chris that much. And then Chris emailed me on MySpace and said, I really like your songs. And I had just put songs up there for fun. And I kind of thought nothing of it. And I went to one of their shows, and he approached me after the show and said, I want to make a record with you. And I, of course, didn't take him seriously because he's made records for Death Cab for Cutie and Tegan and Sarah and the Decemberists and bands that are not anywhere near what I would ever hope to achieve. It was like, that's crazy. So I didn't take it seriously. And then it happened. We made a record. And then it got crazy. Like Columbia Records started flying me to New York and asking to put the record out. And within a span of a couple of months, all this stuff started happening. So
Has that got the attention of Sir Paul? He said, wait a minute, I gave that guy that diploma.
Not yet. I'm hoping. I write him every day.
And also, I think most notably, you are sitting, Michael, at a drum kit, and there are only a few guys that I can think of who are singers and drummers, like notably Phil Collins and Don Henley.
Yeah.
But you are that person. How does that feel? I mean, that's obviously not challenging for you, but it's not that frequent either,
Yeah. I think it's not frequent because it's really stupid to do. Like if I could go back and start all over again, I would probably learn the guitar a lot better. But I never set out to be a songwriter. This all sort of happened. It was very serendipitous how it happened, and I'm really happy that it worked out this way because I really like playing the drums. And I'm sorry for you folks at the front it's really loud, but I just can't imagine doing anything else now. And it's cool to be in a smaller group of people that are doing it because there's not that many people doing it. So hopefully it's my ticket to meet Don Henley and Phil Collins and Levon Helm someday.
Yeah. I have a feeling you're never going to pick up that guitar.
No.
it's always going to be behind the
it
drum
scares
kit.
me.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah. That's good. It's great to have you here in the Bing Lounge, and we have to hear some more of that music. Telekinesis.
Cool. Yeah.